Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, October 5th, 2016. Well, folks, take a look at the oil trade today. Oil skyrocketing. I called for this when we broke out of the triangle pattern here. You can see a very clear, crisp triangle. Let me zoom out on the chart. Check this out. Connect this low on the USO to this pivot low. Connects through this low, and then these highs, right? High to high to high to high. And look at what happened. As soon as we broke up through it, we went straight up. Now, I'm actually looking at resistance here. I may be taking a short on oil into the end of the day today. And again, for those of you in the Research Center, you will get that live alert. Again, if you're not in the Research Center, you can join, take the 7-day free trial. But you get my exact entry, time-stamped, my target, my stop, all of that information. But again, I'm looking at a potential short on oil here for a pullback. Could be a multi-day pullback on oil, maybe netting us if we do a double ETF like SCO, 6 to 8% in just a couple trading days. So we'll keep an eye on that. A couple other chart patterns that I'm in love with right now. I want to show you TBT. So we bought in the Research Center TBT here. And the reason we bought is because you had a breakout and then you did what we call a return to the scene of the crime play. And what essentially is going on here, you can see it very clearly. Pivot high, pivot high, pivot high, pivot high, pivot high, and you broke out right here. Okay? Once you broke out and confirmed and went up, you then began to fall back to the scene of the crime, fall back to that same trend line. And in the Research Center, we utilized that to buy it. And what we did is we bought right here at 31, and we're still riding it up. Now, we're already up about $2 on this trade. I do think it goes a little bit higher, maybe as high as the 200 moving average. But again, I just want you guys to understand and see into the mind of a pro. See how a pro isolates down entry prices, is patient, is disciplined. This is what it's all about, folks. This is how you profit in any market condition. Discipline and chart reading. Okay? Now, a couple other things I want to go over. Another play that I'm in, we're in the money in this in the Research Center, is JetBlue. I bought JetBlue a few trading days ago. Notice the bullish consolidation here above the two moving averages off of this move up. So you had an up move consolidation that's called bull flag, in spirit of bull flag consolidation. The two moving averages below add extra power to this, and it has begun to break out with a target of this 200 MA and this double top, which are essentially the same point. That is our target on this trade. We are in the money already, and again, riding this beauty up, up, and away. So again, in the mind of a trader, see the levels, understand it, be disciplined on your entry prices. That is what it's all about. Okay? A couple other things I wanted to go over here. Looking at a couple trades that are my favorites. One of them is BMY. BMY popped off the lows into the 20. As soon as this breaks the 20, it is going to go ballistic to the upside, very quickly to the 50 moving average, maybe even higher. One of the reasons why I've been pounding the table on this, and I do have a position in myself, is because we're talking about a stock here which is down from 75 bucks, right? So maybe actually about $78. And in a very short amount of time, it fell from 78 to about 55 here, 54. We're not talking about a small cap. We're not talking about a mid cap. This is one of the biggest pharma plays out there. It pays a huge dividend, and it's at a discounted rate. This is the type of situation where, in my opinion, you look back and you say, darn, I wish I picked that up. I would have gotten paid a 2% dividend a year, plus within a year it's back up to 75 bucks or so. I mean, that's the potential here. All right, now, if this was a small cap, I'd say, you know what, stay away. It doesn't pay a dividend. It's not been around for years and decades and so forth. But we're talking about Bristol Myers here. And again, I think, for a retirement account, for something like that, this is one of those great, rare opportunities. And again, even as a short-term swing trade, once it breaks this 20, it's off to the races. No doubt about it. Another one I'm focusing on is Mylan here. Mylan I do like. Had a bottoming tail, and again, I'll just show you this one quickly. See the bottoming tail on the daily? That's a reversal signal. And again, my thought process is that not only did it give us a reversal signal on the chart, but you also have a situation where the end of quarter selling is over from last quarter. We're in a new quarter, so that's going to take a lot of selling pressure away. And I do think the EpiPen fiasco will start to fade as we get to and past the elections. So, it's a big, it's big on the ripping part of the politicians right now, price gouging, this and that. But we all know, unfortunately, that once a new president is in the White House, probably a lot of this takes a back seat. And I think that once you have that scenario happen, I do believe that this fades and Mylan starts to really surge to the upside in dramatic fashion. So heads up on Mylan, guys. Again, these are trades that I am in. You want my exact entries, exact exits, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial. It's there for the taking, guys. Profits galore. Take care.